Hello and welcome to the Natural Wonders 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. The session will continue with me, Brian, as your DM.
I'm Jason, the cleric.
You know who that is.
Okay, I'm DJ playing the part of Lorian. I'm Corey.
I'm Corey. I'm ready to play the smooth talking rogue.
I'm Grumps, smooth talking.
No, you're Grumps. You're Grumps.
I'm Brian, the smooth talking DM.
I would laugh.
Alright, so I've already talked about where we left off.
Yeah, okay.
Are we surrounded by
You guys wandered into this field of 20-foot tall clay columns, or pillars.
Guys, come help us!
Whoa!
What if I just...
Can I disguise myself as it?
You want to disguise yourself?
As something that's 20 feet tall? Probably
He's
not.
in the Hunger Games. He can disguise himself as a rock. Big caves.
He brought his finger paints with him.
Okay, so I call out, everyone help, please! Hello! We are friendly!
They pay you 0 attention.
Oh, they just walk right by us?
They just
Interesting.
They don't care.
they don't care about you guys at all.
It's like we're ants in their lives.
So we just have to worry about them not stepping on us accidentally.
Just be careful. Okay.
Oh, does anybody want to roll lore? I'm guessing it's going to be Arcana.
Arcana.
Sometimes you can be useful, Jason.
Why don't we all roll it? Yeah, why don't we all?
I'm going to say that you guys probably... Do you guys want to go catch up to them?
No, I got an 18.
Yeah, but are you guys going to catch up to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 18? You remember somebody talking about these things? Huh? It's fuzzy in your memory.
You don't remember that. You remember the details of what was talked about.
You overheard it. So there was, but these things are pretty much just like totally autonomous to their tasks, but they follow orders, and that's about all they do.
Whose orders are they following?
Thomas, do you know anything about these?
They'll pretty much just follow their.
So old-fashioned. Yeah, this is the art
DJ.
Hold the microphone, whoop your ass, DJ. Jeez, yeah, that's annoying.
Basically, these guys.
I gotta edit that out.
Oh my
I was
god.
making it easy to see on your noise bar.
Yeah, that's
sound.
now I know that whole part of that edited it out. Actually, thank you.
Basically, these guys will follow their task, no matter.
Interesting.
And they
Who's
take
giving
orders.
Oh,
No,
Oh, Vinny, no, you
that was a good idea.
He just shouted that across the canyon there. Maybe.
Vinny, how do you even hear us? You have great perception.
I rolled a nat 20.
What?
All right. So what do you guys want to do? I mean, he just told you what's up, so...
Maybe we should jump in the portal.
No. What?
What's that noise?
That's from the
It
future!
sounds just like the phone from As Above, So Below.
Yeah, that's what I was
It
going to
sounds
say.
just like the phone.
Maybe because it's an old phone.
Have you guys seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what phone I'm talking about, doesn't it?
It does.
Maybe we should just do a show about movie reviews. First Batman as so.
If we do
Let's
it
play Dungeons and Dragons. Once
If we do it
can be
semi-weekly,
good at
maybe.
Dungeons and Dragons, we can move on to the
every Wednesday, we'll do New Movie Wednesday.
Someone should jump through the portal with one of the nuts,
No.
and they can bounce back if there's any trouble.
But what do you
But what if it's in water?
What if the nut
We
like?
don't even know what's on the other side.
What if water? You guys can see just like just a massive amount of water. It looks like an ocean.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, and plus if the nut doesn't hit the ground, you're be stuck there.
Stuck in space and time.
Of this ocean.
Should we destroy the portal? Like,
No.
Let's just explore where they're delivering this clay stuff.
Can I paint this picture again? This portal is pouring a little bit of water out into the one far side of the area you're in, the cavern you're in, and that's flowing kind of into different parts of the cavern and disappearing under the wall.
How much water is coming out of this portal?
Is that like a little portal? Or is it like?
So like just leaking water or is
Okay,
water
so let me
flowing?
put this in perspective. I guess it's.
Big enough to toss pumps in.
Oh yeah, no, you guys could easily walk in. It's probably like this thing's probably like 20 feet across or 20 feet tall and like I don't know, like 10 feet across. And but the water that's coming out is only like the bottom like fifth of it. Just
Like
kind
a leaky Stargate kind of deal.
Pretty much, yeah. Leaky Stargate. That's
lower
another
the
thing of it.
portal about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Let's just not tell anyone about this.
We need to send Kurt Russell in.
Alright, I head over towards the cave that the golems are.
Yeah, I'll just follow them stealth.
You're gonna follow the golems?
Yes.
Yeah, stealth.
Who all is?
I will.
I guess we are.
We all.
I can do
I'm gonna
this.
stealth.
Should I do the pass without
Okay.
trace?
If you want, if you want to use a
Oh,
contact.
yeah, that would.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Group pie, that'd be good.
Because there's some people not naming any names that
Basically, we don't leave a trail now, thanks to.
and we get plus
Okay.
10 on stealth checks.
Not people that follow,
Okay.
but it's a good plus 10 on stealth checks. Jeez.
Are you guys like in line with the golems? Are you like next to that line that's going
I'm
on?
not going to interrupt their line. I'm going to be next to it. You know, I don't want to.
Interrupt the
Whatever
flow.
autonomy they have, I really don't want to disrupt that.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Like ants, I'm going to put something to break in their line. They're going to scatter around.
And then,
Anarchy! Activate. Self-destruct.
Activate Terminator cannons.
Okay, yes. We're going to walk next
It's
to
like
them.
golems.
We're
Giant
going to walk next to their line of columns.
okay. And every time these things are just stepping on the ground, it's just like it's shaking you guys.
Oh, and we're immune to thunder damage, isn't it?
That's good.
So does that pass on a chase bonus go with our already had bonus?
Yeah, it's just a plus 10
Yeah,
on
so
top
we
of
just
your
get,
stuff.
Plus 17
Plus
to my
6.
roll.
Plus 6.
So no matter where, I'm guessing you and probably
They can literally probably walk. I mean, realistically, they could get 30s on their stealth checks, which are like DD level stealth.
yeah. That's just like
We can get.
yeah. A little bit of dust blows by, and it's just like, what was that?
I am Shadow Incarnate.
We could literally sit on it.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think they sit on people, but you can be pretty darn close to them.
It's I guess it'd
We're
be like
right on their ankles without them feeling us.
it'd be like Skyrim. You know, you guys are shooting with an arrow, and it was like I think it was the
Huh,
wind.
what was that?
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys are walking along this line, it's just they're carrying all this rubble. It's you're getting like just kind of rock clumps dropping on you from next to them.
Watch out, guys.
Put your hard hats on.
We
You would not like this.
So you can get your PPE ready. Personal protective equipment.
And you start rolling in, and you hear.
We start rolling in because they're rocks.
Yeah, I didn't intend that pun, but good one. So you start hearing somebody kind of like doing like a chant almost a little bit on the inside.
Alright, let's all go into stealth mode. Stealth mode engage. How
How
about
about we already
How about
stealth?
Thomas and Lenny?
Yeah, me and Thomas will go check out, see if
You guys
we
think
can.
you're pretty sneaky?
What's
It's
your
not that
stealth?
you're not sneaky. What is your stealth? Probably like a 4 or something. You're pretty good.
Plus 3.
Let's just let those go. They get a plus 17 and a plus 18.
No, I got plus 16.
16 and 17, so, I mean, they'll get above a 20 almost guaranteed.
All right.
And Lenny, Thomas, you go sneak ahead.
That signal.
Now they're like, where's Lydia and Thomas?
Where'd Lenny and Thomas go?
And that's what happens. You guys don't even.
Don't even know they're on.
You're trying to actually communicate with like, guys, we're right here.
Where are they? Where?
Okay, so you guys are going on ahead. And as you continue in, you see where the golems are dumping off like all the material into like one
What kind of
pile.
material are they dumping off?
I was saying, like they're just breaking off pieces of the earth, a little bit of, maybe some of like the muddy part, and just
Creating more clay panions. Probably.
okay, that was good.
I like that.
So you just see them dumping it off in this pile, and you see next to it there's like kind of like an altar-looking thing, and it's got a lot of like clay crumbs all over it. It's pretty dirty, really. It looks like it should be cleaned off. And then, but go ahead and roll your perception.
Jeez, 19. What's your perception?
Plus
I got a
one.
17.
Okay, that is successful in the perception, and also roll your stealth again. I mean, not that you really need to, but just roll one.
20.
19
roll one.
again. I got 19 again, so what was that?
My God.
28.
19 plus 16?
Plus 17.
17.
Thomas loses sight of you.
28. I got 28.
They're so quite.
You guys can't even see each
They
other.
lose track of themselves. Where am I?
Moving like the predator or whatever, just like it just ruffles and
Yeah,
like textures.
Light just moves around you.
Okay, and your perceptions were successful. You do see there are a couple of clay golems that are standing. Okay, if you look at the room on the right is where the golems are dumping their stuff off, and then walking at another exit of that towards kind of like they're doing like a circle almost, like a nice big conveyor belt. And then just to the left of that is the altar, and then just to the left of that, there's clay golems that are kind of blocking what's there. But you can see kind of between little cracks every now and then. You see kind of like a shape behind them, kind of like medium size, like L size, moving.
Where's
between
the chanting coming from?
Seems like it's coming from right behind them. But the golems, those golems are not acting like these. They're standing there.
Guards.
So I don't know what you want to do.
Before the slingshot
I
method.
mean,
You can just go over.
we might not even have to bother with these guys at all. Or like, I mean,
You guys are down there, I don't see anything.
just kind of gather my thoughts. How many golems are there? I've got a 20 on the perception check. So how many golems do I think there are in there?
Oh, I mean you see them pretty clearly. There's 4 of them.
Okay.
Guarding the door.
They're just standing there, and
Do
that
they
painting
have
is kind of
eyes or
behind
they
them.
just
It doesn't matter. They're.
How big is this room that we're in?
They don't need eyes.
I don't know. I mean it's probably like 100 feet across. I mean it's just a big open like.
Is it just like earthiness around? It's like a cave?
It's actually like a cave. So there's like you have maybe like a 20-foot ceiling.
with
at the
like
tallest place.
stalactites and stuff.
No, it's just rock. Like it was kind of like carved out.
Oh, okay.
You guys can literally do anything in that room with your stealth check.
I want to see if I can get
Make it
closer
like
to
a
the golem
case up.
whatever's behind them. I want to see if I can get close enough to actually see what's behind them.
Okay.
I can't imagine you failing.
Yeah.
Like, he'd probably make you do it with disadvantage and you're still gonna get crazy.
You want to make another stealth check?
If you're gonna be sneaking past them,
No, maybe not necessarily past.
Do
just
it. Do
Is
it.
there a room enough to sneak past them?
I mean, you can go to the other side of them.
Do it.
Alright.
Plus 16.
Let's do it. He is plus 17. I am plus 16.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright,
I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna try and just sneak close enough to where I can get a glimpse.
If worse
of
comes
it.
to worse, you start getting attacked and you scream out and you run to it's a cave.
Right, and then by the time you guys even get in there, I'm squashed up against a wall.
And then Jason will have to redo that picture.
I'm getting peeled off the bottom of Clay Golem's foot. Oh my god, he's dead! Brains like, just like.
It's okay, Winnie's not in that picture. Because he's one D&D.
Okay, that
I'm-
makes sense.
Yeah, anyway,
Winnie can die.
but,
Hey, wait, that picture you drew, it's not accurate.
Yeah.
Stop. Pretty accurate.
I loosely
Just,
based on.
I don't necessarily have to go past them, just close enough to where I can actually see clearly what's behind.
I asked for
Yeah.
castles, and like a mullet with like here. Like
There's a phone
18
underneath the
plus
penis.
10, 28.
Wait, don't.
Oh wait, no, yeah, plus 7,
17,
27,
35.
37.
37.
Wait, no, 35.
Math.
17.
Math.
You rolled an 18 plus 7, 35.
37.
It doesn't matter. I mean, these golems don't react to you. But
I have been a shadow on a flame.
That's just like that's just an incredible.
Oh,
you have
wait,
to stay, you do have to stay within
Yeah.
30 feet of him.
I mean,
So I'll just
how,
be-
You just creep
I
up
won't
to
have to self then if Pat got him.
right,
If you got
just
this.
close enough to get.
I won't have to
just to
stealth.
keep this realistic, I'm gonna paint the ground. The ground of this place is they're like kind of like small boulders around there. So just make this realistic. I don't want you guys like sneaking
And
up the
like a
sand.
wide open. Just like.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
It's dark. I'm assuming it's somewhat dark. Is
Like
it?
just
No,
start
that
following.
light, that artificially produced light is actually it's carried throughout the whole cavern. It's also in this cave.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then we definitely need boulders.
No, well, you know what it is? It's me and Thomas's clothes in our time down in this cavern have accumulated a lot of dust and rock dust.
So you just look like kind of like a moving like
And
pile of dirt.
our cloaks kind of, when it rests
I don't
on our
have
head like
I
that,
don't
kind
have a
of.
cloak.
Well, yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
No, he's not. But you've gotten dirt and stuff on you at this point.
My
You guys like
clothes.
rolled around.
Yeah, I'm like
before
the
you got
army.
You guys were wet before you got in there, so you
You
just
guys
like
collect
clumped on.
You guys
My
like
cloak
playing
kind of
with
has
each
that
other.
effect that Sam and Frodo's cloak had when they
Yes.
fell down
Yeah.
that mountain and he
Actually,
pulled it
I don't
over.
think so because that actually may be magical.
I think it was
Yeah,
magic.
yeah, true that.
I'm thinking more like Schwarzenegger when he was hiding from Predator.
Yes.
Kinda like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You're just like a pair of eyes.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Cool.
So you get close enough, and if you'd like, you can try to. You're not going around them. You're just trying to get close enough to see, like, in between, kind of like the cracks between them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you can look between the cracks,
Yeah, I remember they fell
And
in
they kill themselves and they just like rocks.
and you look between his legs, and you
just
see
Yeah, it's a map.
a hooded figure shuffling about, and he's doing hands.
Always the
hooded figure's
evil
back.
character, the hooded figure.
Yeah.
It could be good.
Mysterious wanderer.
Let me preface. It's a black cloak on him.
Smoke is billowing from the
Yeah,
Eyes glowing red.
and he's speaking demonic.
Let's
Let's give him a chance,
If
guys.
you're not in like the main character party and you have a dark cloak, you're bad.
His feet have talons. There's horns coming out of his back.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, he's like facing an area, and you see a lot of like armor piled up where he is, just like against the wall.
Sounds like a nice guy. So
And
I work for charity.
He seems to have some sort of like contraption he's made where he's like pressing things.
Pressing levers and stuff.
Or he's like pulling. No, it's like like a press, like it's flattening stuff. And it looks like he's kind of making like paper.
The steel middle.
That's from home.
He starts whistling a lot. Actually, he's still chanting, and it's kind of useful.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
You see a beard poking up from below
Gotta make
this.
steel for the Empire!
Okay.
And now,
And he, let me save this part actually, because I just don't want you guys jumping to conclusions.
Which means this guy's inevitably evil because Guido always tries to twist like really evil guys. And, like,
You'll see afterwards.
if we don't
Poisons
kill
us
him.
with
After
candles.
we kill him. Alright.
So, what do you guys want to do? And what are you guys doing outside? Are you just like kind of watching the golems, just like,
Yeah.
are you want to screw with them at all? You want to experiment?
No, we're just gonna sit and I'm trying my best to restrain Crumbs. Who's most likely out of us three to go do something stupid.
I can cast guidance on us, and that way we can add some benefits to our or ability rolls if we want to sneak in there too.
Ooh. Let's do that.
Alright, I cast guidance on the three of us.
Do you think we need to go in after them? Do you think they're okay?
Alright, well, you guys don't have any stealth checks
Yes.
anymore, so.
Yeah, we don't have the +10 to stealth now.
We just have the +4.
Actually,
Let's not sleep in. Let's just wait.
no, come on.
Crumps, let's just wait.
What is sensitive to this?
Listen.
You guys can mess with the stuff out there. I mean, you can check out the portal,
No.
maybe. There's a portal over there.
We can go investigate that.
Okay, I'll do an Arcana check on the portal.
Yeah.
I will too.
Hey, what are the odds one of you guys jumps into the
17.
portal?
What are the
15,
odds? What are
17,
the
14?
odds?
Hey, what are the odds one of you guys jumps into the portal? I'll do it. 1 to 2.
Not playing.
1.
I mean, I'm just letting you know, there's no safety for your character at this part. In the
That's
mission.
pretty much like the best clue a DM can give you to not do something.
I mean, you feel free to. I'm just saying, no matter what happens
You are
to you,
welcome to.
it happens to you.
Crumps, are you gonna roll an Arcana check on the portal?
I'm waiting for the Kraken
Wait a
fight.
second. I think I might have to look at this.
I'm waiting for the
You actually
Kraken.
do have a bonus, I'm sure. I think because you're a gnome, you have like a bonus
No, that's
to your like
that's-
engineering or something. Not engineering, but
whenever you make. Wait, whenever you make a history related to magic items. That doesn't make any sense.
whenever you make a history check related to magic items.
Yeah, that doesn't work. 18.
Nice. Any bonus?
What did you? What?
You got a 20.
He just rolled for
Arcana.
Oh, wow.
Portal.
21. Very good.
We have actually a pretty good group of useful things going on this game.
All right, Crumps. You all of a sudden you realize that there are. You remember hearing about like how sorcerers have been able to open up rifts, I guess, or portals to the elemental planes, and that's what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a second, this looks like it could be the water elemental plane.
So what you're saying here is, if we kill the sorcerer and keep the portal open, we can make profit.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
He's just giving you facts.
Okay.
Crumps, what do you know about this? Do either of you know
Okay.
anything about this portal?
I was reading a book once, and there was a
I
thing.
know it's gonna lie, right?
Basically, if we kill a sorcerer, it'll stay open. It's because the sorcerer made it.
What exactly did either of us that is 17 or 18 also succeeded that check, or was it just the 21?
No, I mean,
What do we
yours,
know?
yours. Basically, you guys know. Okay. Oh, that's true.
What do we know?
Okay. What you guys know is less than what he knows. You just know that you recognize that it's a portal that a sorcerer could possibly open, but that's really all you know about it.
Okay.
It goes to the elemental plane of water. It's pretty safe. Look,
Or the,
go
no, hold
ahead.
on. Let me rephrase this real quick. Not that a sorcerer can open, but a sorcerer can adjust, if you will.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry, Cross. Finish what you were saying.
If we kill the sorcerer, it'd still be open and doesn't die the sorcerer. Because I should know that.
Not necessarily. Could be a 25 or 30.
Yeah,
That's
we can.
ringing.
No, that's actually.
That's the air conditioner.
It's actually right now. It was thundering earlier.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Okay. So the sorcerer must be here doing something.
I don't
You
know
guys
if
know
the
about the
sorcerer died
sorcerer.
before we closed too.
That's probably a fair assumption.
But what
What's
if
a
You
fair
guys know
assumption?
about the
But
sorcerer.
if the sorcerer died
Well,
before we
because
closed,
we're at the portal, and he
Hey
was
guys,
saying that.
let me rephrase what I was saying about the lore, because the sorcerer can adjust a portal.
Yes, so,
So
the
if
portal's
it
already.
dies-
This is probably the source of the water for Luke Cannon. And a sorcerer, I'm just brainstorming here, guys. So what would you think? A sorcerer can adjust the size and scope of said portal. So this portal's clearly not supplying enough water to Luke
So
Cannon.
we need to open the portal bigger.
Yes.
And then drown us. And then we fight a huge crack, and that's the battle I've been waiting
What if
for.
we made it really big and we gave water to everyone?
That's gonna show up on top.
I mean, that is
That's-
kind of what we were saying.
That's the idea.
That's a great idea, Crumbs.
Great, you know what, Crunch? Great idea. No one else thought it out this group.
Crumbs, I'll give you 2 inspiration points for that.
Crumps, that's a very well thought out idea. Only you thought of that. No one else had any sort of
Or
suggestion.
we could do something a little bit more profitable.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go back and wait for the other two to come back.
So we're gonna go back for it.
Okay. Thomas and Lenny.
Are we going back for it?
And
No.
at this point, Lenny, you actually, the hooded figure has turned around. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Make your judgments if you will. He's turned around. It is a Dre, and he's doing the hymn. And he looks like he's like Father Time. Like he's an old dude.
That breaks her cell type. We're like, ugh.
Yeah, scream out. Ah!
Gross.
I'm gonna sneak past the golems.
There's not a big enough gap for you to fit. And actually through their legs though, you can see that the exact same formation is on the other side with 4 other golems. Kind of in a, I guess they're in a, like a 45-degree angle. You know what I'm saying? Like they're coming out from the wall into a point.
Right. Okay,
Around.
so it's like a wall of clay golems.
Pretty much. He's surrounded by a wall of clay golems. But you can see through their kind of legs and like their cracks and stuff, but you can't really fit through anywhere in there.
I'm just going to be a halfling fool, and I'm going to strike up conversation with the sorcerer guy. How's it going?
Probably the best one in the group to do it.
I'm your lost son.
He's totally convinced.
Hey, this is a pretty sweet setup you have here.
No, the hitting stops. All of a sudden, the light flickers. It goes dark. You guys notice this outside too. All of a sudden, it goes dark.
Hey man, no, it's cool. I'm not here.
Before he does that, can we start heading towards the hallway? Because clearly something's acting up.
Oh, it's like as soon as the light goes out.
Yeah, we're gonna start heading towards the hallway.
Towards the cave there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go back to the.
You're gonna have to feel your way though. It's not gonna be normal.
Dark vision.
I cast light.
Ooh.
Excellent. Good deal. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not here to hurt you or not even try. I'm a friend.
You hear a very raspy voice. Just who's there?
Get off my lawn!
Yeah.
My name's Lady Lipwiggler.
I'm smooth talking.
I was just wandering down this cave and I got lost. And
You shouldn't be down here.
what are you doing down here?
He tells you this is his project. He says you have no right to ask him what you're doing down here. He's down here.
Well, you see, me and my group of me and my group of comrades are investigators for, we're just trying to bring water to the land of Terabithia?
Luke
What'd you call it?
Terabithia.
That sounds like a cool name, actually.
It actually
It's
is a
a
name.
name.
There's a book.
Oh, okay.
Luke Kimmin. We're trying to find a way to bring water back to Luke Kimmin. And our discoveries led us here.
Who sent you here? He's asking who sent you here.
We come on behalf of all the people of Korholt. Or
Luke Kimmin.
Luke Kimmin.
You're giving away too much information.
Corholt.
No, I meant to say Luke Kimmin.
No, it slipped.
No, I
King
No.
person. King person does.
No, he all of a sudden he stops for a second and he says, how many of you are there?
No, I'm not gonna lie to him. 1, 2, 5.
He's got no problem not. He'll be honest, completely honest to the guy we know nothing about.
Okay,
Heaven forbid it's a king or somebody we can trust.
I'm a liar. My character is a liar,
Okay.
but he is also smart enough to not try and deceive someone in control of an army of clay golems in this small cave. Okay. So I'm being completely. There's 5 of us.
And we have a whole army outside.
There's 5 of us. 5 of us. No, I'm not gonna lie to him. She said there's 5 of us in the cave right now.
He notices the detail and he says, so there's probably more of you outside then.
Yes, we came with more outside, but only to secure safe passage to the cave and the harsh deserts of Blue Cannon.
He all of a sudden you see the light reappear. It kind of starts off dim, just bursts back into kind of a regular glowing light that it was before. The golems did not ceased their activity during this entire time.
Are the ones that were standing there blocking the path still standing there blocking the path?
Yes, but you can see at this point now, you see when the light comes back on, his feet are clearly standing where he's facing exactly where you are. So he says, so you came on behalf of Luke Kemen for their water, huh?
Yes.
And he tells you, you know, once he came here also on behalf of Luke Kemen.
Well, what happened? I noticed the portal out there was leaking water. Do you know anything about that? I'm clueless.
I'm probably the only one that knows anything about that. I tried to tell Luke Kemen, but they didn't listen. The others took advantage of my good deeds and used it to take power. I've given up on Luke Kemen.
That's what we're trying to do.
Now say it. Oh, that's exactly what we're trying to do.
Wait a second.
You're out there. So, what's your name, kind sir?
Here's where it gets fun.
He's like waiting to drop this name, and we're not even gonna remember who it is.
No, you're gonna make it. I think you're gonna make the connection.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't say it because now you're definitely gonna make the connection. But
That's what the name was. I mean, it doesn't have to say it. It doesn't want to.
no, he's. My name is Hidaj.
Who's that?
No.
Who's the dog?
Well, it kind of sounds like Hanan.
You guys can notice the alliteration there.
Josh, got it. Yeah.
Josh,
Josh. Is that a Gold Shield family?
Oh, good, very good. My name is Hidaj Goldshield.
It was Hanan, Hindal, now Hidaj.
Gotcha.
Let's just not mention that we killed Hindal.
Or that we're looking at kill some of the rock.
So what did Luke Kemen do to not deserve water? I'm curious.
I've given up on this land. I'm the only one that should be looking after this place. All it is full of crooks and thieves. Everybody power hungry. I'm the one that should be a part of this.
We can take it back from them.
That's what I was gonna recognize.
I don't think you understand. This place needs to be cleansed completely.
That's fine.
It needs to be.
We're not natives. We can help you cleanse the local population. We're not locals. We're not Luke Kemenites, all right?
It's Luke Kemians.
Oh,
At least that's how it used to be. But no, he tells you I tried to fix their problem before, and all I did was exploit that. I don't want anybody that comes to this land to be part of this project. Only me and those that choose to be part of it.
Well, why don't we just...
Where can we apply?
What is this project you speak of? Maybe we can help in any way that you deem appropriate.
Only those that knew what was happening are smart enough to have left the land already. I can't say that much for you newcomers. I don't know where you're from, who you are, but remember this is not a very raspy voice. He's very old.
If I can come clean with you, we were locals of Corholt, and we were betrayed by what's that damn bandit's name?
Marsden.
He
wasn't a bandit. He was like the big.
He's very big. He's actually a very prominent businessman.
Yeah.
We were betrayed by who's the guy that?
No, we're not gonna leave. We're gonna leave that part out.
The candle.
That was Hanan. That was Hanan.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that part out because they might be brothers.
Well,
And on just
I don't
remember
make
back.
that. I'll make a roll check to see if I can make that connection.
Okay, history.
Appearance-wise, you guys are Hanan is a much younger looking Dre.
Hanan, I am.
Much younger.
Gotcha. So, more of a paternal figure, you would say, perchance?
We were betrayed by Hanan and sold into slavery.
Dun, dun.
Hanan. How do you ask how you know that name? Like it's so never mind, you just answered that.
Old man, I think.
He betrayed us and sold us into slavery.
Beatrice, is that you?
Hey,
Hey, I got your dream down this hole.
Too soon.
This episode will be up like a month after this.
Okay, then that won't be too soon for everybody else. It says Hanan. He sold you. Ah, I understand. He says, if you'd like, you can invite all of your friends to come into the cave.
And I do like a.
That's
It must
the
be the
sign.
wind. It must be the wind.
Oh, yeah, it's still too stealthy.
I kind of, alert the group to come in, Our time together, I have a whistle that I guess you're new, so you don't really get it yet. Crumps gets it,
And Lauren did it.
and Lauren get it.
That's the sign, Dad. Anytime you hear that, it usually means something's gone terribly wrong.
Just get away from guns, please.
Was that the signal to approach peacefully or approaching with the weapons drawn?
I always get them mixed up.
Hidaj chuckles a little and he says, Lenny, Mr. Lip Wiggler, it amuses me that you use a whistle of a bird that's definitely not native to this land.
Alright.
Yeah, I didn't really put much thought into it.
I'm surprised you've used that so many times this land, I can imagine, and gotten away with it.
Alright, so we go in. We walk in.
Okay.
We see them talking. Hey, where's Thomas?
He's like a little torch.
Disguised as a toy.
Okay. Welcome. All those you just joining, I'm Hidaj.
Hanaj, you wouldn't have any...
Hidaj.
Hidaj.
Sure,
Sorry.
his name.
You wouldn't have any relation to Hanan, would you?
Funny you asked that. I know Hanan very well.
How so?
Well, I don't usually tell many this, but you're commoners, and I mean, if you haven't noticed, you kind of are at the bottom end of the leverage inside of this cavern.
Yeah.
We got
If he wants to squash us, he could.
I'm his great uncle.
okay.
DJ, your hair looks on fleek right now.
The JBF hair.
We all know
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
Liz told us that story.
That's pretty funny.
Just been bad.
So they say no, I think it's crazy. That's what he eats just been...
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh, no, sorry. I have a little chit chat.
Did the mic pick that up?
No, I talked away from the mic.
Okay, so if you guys want to know it, JVF, you got that DJ.
I do actually appreciate that. It makes editing a little easier when I can say, okay, that's a clump of math.
Just battle fries.
Okay, anyway. The great uncle of Hanan. Okay. And can I ask why we stopped the water?
What would make you think that we stocked the water?
According to a couple of my colleagues, the portal outside is not something you created yourself, am I right?
No, I'm near that point. I have not able to create it yet, but soon.
Yeah, I understand. And so you've not created the portal, but you have adjusted it.
Yes, I've been adjusting the portal.
So I can say safely that you are responsible
Well,
for
he
the water.
could be trying to open it up even more, and it could have been dry completely, and he's opening it up a little bit more.
I'm just asking. I'm just communicating. We don't.
Yes, but you're assuming he's a bad guy already, trying to.
Hidaj thanks you for your
Hadash,
courtesy.
Hadash, how long have you been here?
To be honest, I stopped counting the years. It's been a very long time.
Davin, how long has the water supply been cut off?
Hey Dodge, have you been cutting off water to Luke Kimmin in order to cleanse?
He's saying it like such a hurt voice.
Dr. Phil.
Hadash.
Well, it tells you, Lenny, I have to be honest with you. That's exactly what I've done, yes.
Are you doing it specifically to make everyone die of thirst in order to cleanse the land completely?
More so, bring them to their knees.
Okay.
But a lot of innocent people are being hurt by this. I mean, Allegedly.
Actually, a lot of people are being not hurt by the situation, but by how others react to the situation.
No.
Those are the ones I'm trying to cleanse.
Okay, can you go ahead and explain that one for us, Nadaj?
Do you have anyone in particular? I have a unique set of talents. A particular set of skills. Skills that make me a very dangerous athlete.
And Oz kind of laughs at you.
Oh, I know that movie.
He says, he laughs and he thanks you for your offering, but he is in no need of anybody else's help.
Okay, can I go back to something you said earlier, Nadaj?
I'm just stuck up on.
Just the whole, like, it kind of feels like you're punishing a bunch of innocent people for people you don't like. Which is, I understand you don't like certain people. We all have people like that. You know your great nephew. He was kind of a jerk.
I can't argue that.
So we all have people we dislike. I'm kind of hung up on the details about the millions of other people that are suffering because of it. Just clarification, please.
Well, I feel like we can come to a common ground because we both hate the establishment, Luke Kennedy.
Hashtag libertarians. Libertarians.
Down with the establishment, peace brother. And we have motives that are aligned with each other. So, I mean...
Silence, Lip Wiggler. I'd like to address this man who seems to be very noble-hearted, which I can appreciate.
I have to be skeptical of all that hold power. You have to understand. The people we've trusted in the past, people in power typically get corrupted, and I just want to make sure your intentions
Some
are
music, right?
Hadash tells you he wishes the land was full of his subjects that were like-minded to you. What was your name again?
My name is Lorian, I'm sorry.
Lorian.
Okay, so that you didn't quite answer the question. Why the millions of others suffering because of this?
Let me explain this again. I want to bring Luke Kemen to its knees, and those that are reacting to the situation are the ones that are punishing the innocent, not I.
Now,
I'm using this to bring out those that will punish the innocent.
I have an idea that you might find appealing.
Lip Lickler, hold your tongue for your own safety.
Sorry.
This is my cavern, this is my land, my Luke Kemen.
Okay.
I just kind of hang my head.
It's okay. I understand where you're coming from. Okay, so do you want to be in charge?
I'm the only one I've found worthy of being in charge of this land.
But you continue to make the potential subject suffer.
I'm not making them suffer. The wicked of Luke Kemen are making them suffer reacting to this
Okay,
situation.
now, just explain, maybe that's the gray area I need to push down over there. What exactly are they doing to make the situation worse? You know, not having water completely, how is it?
They're exploiting the situation because I feed them water. I control how much water they get out of
Feed
here.
them water.
Those who are in power are the wicked. And when
You're right, and that seems to be the whole premise here. Everyone that has power.
Yep. And I feed
is
them
corrupt.
in
I
order,
totally get that.
I'm
Everyone
using
has
this
control out of all
Okay, let me
resources.
just hold your tongue too. Don't talk over Hadash.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm using it as a profiling technique, if you will. I'm using it to make the wicked more identifiable. And yes, there is going to be some collateral in that. But ultimately, the final goal is to have a land where only the true and noble will be living. But if that takes cleansing of the entire land, so be it.
I'll let Lenny speak now and just hope that this speech is enough.
You don't let anybody in this cave speak, I do.
Yeah, you're right. This guy's on a serious power trip right now.
Lenny, would you like to speak?
You didn't want me to talk. Am I going to talk?
I'm done speaking. Speak, Lenny. I'm done speaking with Lorian.
If you would, us as your subjects, we could go into, what's the capital place that we just came from? Zizo. Go into Zizo, spread among all those that are suffering. that there is an endless supply of water in these caves, and by the thousands, they will journey out to the desert, and all the merchants and all the taxers will wonder where all their money is going. And when they, the wicked, are at their knees, we will be strong. You've got an army of clay golems, and we can have an army of very, very thirsty subjects that want a change in this world just as much as you do.
I talk in this cave.
Lenny. He
Shut
laughs.
up, Lenny. I'm the speaker of this cave.
He laughs again. Oh, simple-minded people, you're so young. He says, I don't think you understand the big picture. Luke Kemen is only the beginning.
I pull Lorian aside.
Yes, that's what's up.
I think we have to take this person down.
You have to first you have to convince him to make the portal a little bit bigger.
You in this big Thomas or Crump just kind of showed up in this little meeting.
He's below you
Can we just
guys.
have a group get together out in the hallway real quick?
No, well, I don't think we can take this person down because he's the only one who knows how to work the portal.
We don't know that.
Well, we don't know that, and we just know that sorcerers can manipulate the portal. Sorcerers who have to be in charge of all of Luke Kemen.
The sorcery's banned. Where are we going to go find a sorcerer?
All the leaders are sorcerers.
What?
Yeah, right?
Well, there are more warlocks.
Yeah, same thing.
They're given innate.
That's Maya.
Hadaj, okay, Hadaj tells you, I mean, if you haven't figured this out, you know, from being so naive,
I'll give you that.
those warlocks, do you know anything about the history of this land?
We know nothing.
We were sold as slaves.
Well,
I know that your people are slavers.
I don't have any slaves. I've never dealt with slaves.
I don't know, these clay dolls are here. That's why
These aren't living souls.
You're right, so I'll give you that.
They're my children.
These are my children.
Okay,
But he-
I think
okay. He's telling. What's up?
before we go into history, we can take a break.
Oh yeah, sure. Break it up.
To be
Okay.
continued.
Yeah, so we'll find out the history of Luke Kemen next week. Thank you all for joining us.